Hey everybody, we talk about designing some hits today, and what we're going to do is just get rid of this for a second and turn off some of the processing so we can see we're starting with just this kick here. And it's just some variations as well. And what we're going to do is send that to an effects channel. And on the effects channel, I'm starting with the delay to give a sort of particle explosion kind of sound. And after that, I'm running it through trash to give it some harmonic sort of extra push. And that helps a lot with presence. And then we're going to add some reverb. Important things here involve a generous amount of buildup and pre-delay. The density on the decay envelope is all the way down. And I've added modulation with the FN mix at 65. I wanted a little bit more movement, so I added an instance of volcano. So the envelope's opening up. It's following the audio input envelope, and the LFO is moving the left and right pan to give it a little more movement. After that, I just am adding an instance of compression with sidechain so that when the transient hits, it gets out of the way. Then I wanted to give it a little bit of a whoosh. This is just something quickly I grabbed that I thought sounded appropriate for that sort of clean, low-mid sort of vibe. So this is what it sounds like by itself. Then I added Enigma to give it a downward phasing kind of sound. And same thing here is just sidechain to push it out of the way when the transient hits. And after that, I send all three of those tracks to a group where I have another instance of trash to tie it all together with some more harmonic distortion, and then cutting it at 0.05 threshold with the maximizer and a little transient emphasis. So yeah, I thought that sounded pretty cool. So the key takeaways here is starting with a nice, quick, punchy sort of kick sound, and then adding some delay, and then some reverb, and some modulation, filtering, and phasing, and chorus are all good. And then making sure that you're pushing all that stuff, all the extra stuff out of the way when the transient hits. Make sure it stays nice and punchy that way. And then you end up with this. So yeah, hopefully that gives you some inspiration to play around with some of this stuff. I like the way the delay is sounding to sort of give that broken up particle kind of sound. It's still very punchy because you get that kick and it's just repeating it. But then adding the extra layers gives it that sort of sci-fi sort of modulated quality. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm happy designing.